Your
showing.
fluffy part is.
Fluffy showing. This is Fluffy.
Yeah, it looks very phallic.
Looking good.
Yeah. Michael, behave.
He fits.
And we got so you guys are here today. We're in Chiang Mai, Thailand.
Yes, we are indeed. And
In the
we're
Healing
with
Centre.
the AMI 500, which I'm going to talk about.
And you're a monk?
I was. He was a devil. He still is. We proved that.
An Irish devil.
Yeah, naughty boy. One of the worst.
You used to work for Steve Jobs?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
What was Steve Jobs
Also,
like?
Queen. Queen.
Steve Jobs was a great guy.
He was brilliant. Yeah, and we was exactly the same age. He was only 6 weeks older than me. But he's gone static. I'm still something like that. Anyway, yeah, Steve was great. Both vegan, and I'm the only person he brought into Next from outside North America. And everyone said I was an idiot for going to work for him. But I did. And talking of idiocy, I have a new toy. This is a toy which is on its lead, so I can't show you.
Somebody once called you the technocratic monk or something?
Something like that. I guess so. I'm sort of a...
He's a geek.
yes.
Got that on. He's a geek, is he? Oh.
Maybe.
Oh,
I don't know.
Totally.
That's not very... No.
a recovered geek.
A geek now is normal, right?
Yes.
It's not pejorative.
No, well, monks aren't geeks. That's the thing.
Well, they might not be geeks, but they can certainly act like one.
Oh, very good. So I need to take geek acting classes. So anyway, this is my device, and it's a Cyma. I want to show you. It's got tourmaline and germanium in this pad thing. And what it does, so Drew very kindly, Drew's my friend in Venice, Balboa in California. He has the lighthouse, got 3 eyes in it, so it's very light. And he's really doing amazing work with the Ocean Light. He's connected it to, he generates journeys based on human design. So his clients come and he gets their human design, and then he maps what their frequencies are onto the Ocean Light brainwave frequencies. So it's like, in other words, I'm a generator, he's a generator, and it's an extremely subtle system. But he very kindly is my US Postal Service. And we had a really difficult time getting the last box through, because, so what I do is, I order stuff, and then he ships it for me in a flat rate box. And I'd ordered look, this crystal showed up.
Oh, cool.
This was meant to come from China to me, but I blew the order and it went to Drew instead. And so I thought that was stopping. 5 times it got thrown out of LAX for bad behaviour. They wouldn't let it go. And then he said the last time he went into the post office, they couldn't believe that he was showing up again. And so he actually got a supervisor who realised what was going on. So one of the things I'd ordered, and this is a word of warning for your fluffy thing, is, word of warning, I think you need to come closer. There you go, at least we can see your whole thing.
I'm just trying to get, because it's picking up the light outside there, so I have to shoot up here a little bit so it doesn't.
That's fine.
I'm trying to get everything in, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
Would it
That
be
works.
helpful if we shut that door?
No, don't worry, it's okay.
It would, actually.
Yeah, but we like to suffer. Anyway, so this thing, I had an open source phone that I'd ordered, which is super cool. Everything on it was open source. And, you know, nothing would be connected to the microphone. No sucker-turds, nothing. No stealth.
Got it. No tracking.
No deep state tracking here?
Yeah, and it was that, because they picked up the lithium battery in it. So now, I've had real problems shipping lithium batteries, but the rule is normally if it's in a device, you're fine. But once he took that out, it finally got through. So this is cymatic, and it's the great granddaughter of Mr. Oliver Cromwell, because her name is, I've forgotten her first name, but Cromwell. And she has discovered, being a good roundhead, that sound will basically do things like unblock meridians. So
And more.
she makes a three-dimensional sound using the crystals here, or germanium, it's really cool, and tourmaline. And then you use it like a foot bath. So you put it on the floor next to your feet, goes up the meridian. So just like in a real foot bath, you can draw all sorts of toxins out. Now, the sound is mechanical vibrations, impulses to the crystals. So obviously that has the piezoelectric effect, and generates electrical signals. And she has some method of choosing the right frequencies to do things like oxygenate cells. So here we go. I'm going to select protocol. And I'm going to select cell oxygenation because I just talked about it. And then I'm going to press play.
How pleasant.
It's very nice. So Drew was using it while people were on the isolite, and he said it really brought them into a deeper state.
Totally.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. It's like harmonizing your meridians.
It's sort of like getting from both ends.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, it's the word complementary or
It is indeed.
synergistic.
Both synergistically complementary.
Yes.
So these two systems for the layman, they work together to...
You can stack this with everything, just like the pyrolite. Now I have the brand new pyrolite here, and you can see my previous pyrolites have a plastic 12-volt connector. Here's the new one from Michael, and now, after much hunting and gnashing of teeth, I have a metal one. So
Oh, nice.
occasionally people were bending
Yeah, yeah.
the thing in the plastic one. This like super hardcore. And then I went back to 650 nanometer LEDs
Oh,
because 650 and 850 nanometers, they both activate mitochondrial energy creation. But the thing I've got fed up with was trying to see during the day if it was working or not, because in bright light you get bugger all, as they say. Do you see bugger all light?
Bugger all. I see a little bit.
Yeah, well, bugger nit noise. Is that?
yeah.
I'm bugging it noise.
Bugger nit noise! Yes, bugger nit noise. Anyway,
We can do this.
we can do this, no problem. All the Indians come to Thailand to bugger the nit noise. Oh, sorry, that's actually too. I shouldn't say that. He's laughing. I'm buggering nit noise, but she's not complaining because I pay her 100 baht. Very good.
100 baht.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's for 10 Indians. And about, you know the real stories of that? They send one dude out. I am going in smartest turban. I am going to find prostitute. You are coming back to my room. And then there's like 10 of his friends under the freaking bed. Not a good idea.
That's what they do, yeah.
That's what they do.
Okay.
So this is Scott.
Good day.
It's very back here again, very happy. I came here and Guy was lying down there and meditating.
Well, no, I was listening to Jonathan Otto, because the new detox protocols are really interesting on the Covidius thing.
Covidius.
Yes, it's all
That's the word we use.
jolly Covidius, yes. So Brian Artis has found out that all of the research for the last 50 years has been done using venoms. And there's also, somebody pointed out, I think in yesterday's episode, that we've been doing fake vaccines for a long time. Like even, you know how they used to use biological warfare on native people? So they would take smallpox crap, you know, for a dead.
Put them on the blankets.
Put them on the blankets.
Yeah, give them to you.
Hey mate, this is a very good blanket for you. Anyway, so they, the original cowpox and smallpox. Oh, it's changed its turn.
Oh,
Yeah, that they were related to some poisons that were around the time. You know what polio is exactly the same as?
Yeah.
Polio is DDT poisoning.
Yeah, they say that
No shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they stop
So-
the DDT.
So what they always do, because they're nasty buggers, the Khazarians, as we're going to refer to them.
Khazarians.
The Khazarians, yes.
Oh, someone who knows about Khazarians.
Of course.
An awake
Look, he's
human being.
He's a walking
Not
conspiracy.
Woke, awake.
He's woke, not
Yeah.
woke.
No, he's awake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not awoke. Not woke.
Not woke. No, he only has one gender, not 15.
No work.
Even though he
What's
has...
your pronouns? Fuck Zuckerberg? Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Mine is it. He, she, and it. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's my pronoun, man.
holy shit, Batman.
Anyway, so DDT was polio. And then, so they've been doing this shit for years. But they've been realizing that venoms are so destructive that if they upgrade them, then you get a covidius outbreak when you inject them up the butt.
You know, they used to say back in the old days when I was a kid.
Well, that's a very long time ago.
It is a very long time ago.
Yeah.
More than 50 years ago. They would say that polio was because you played around an open sewer.
Oh, right.
Isn't that sick?
Yeah. Or that you drank. The big thing was going to the park and drinking the water. Then you get diphtheria and God knows what.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Scott, thank
Yes.
you for welcoming us and your.
Cameras.
His
Cameras.
fuzzy camera.
Look, this is the best bit. I
That's
mean,
the
wouldn't
furry.
you like to have a fuzzy
Isn't
dick
it
on
like
your camera?
fuzzy logic?
No.
Something fuzzy about it.
Anyway, so you made it to Chiang Mai.
Made it to Chiang Mai, yeah, and yeah, we had some interesting experiences trying to build that city. Remember that one?
Oh, right. Yes, absolutely. So you met Nerda. So we both know Nerda, and Nerda is the general of the Karen people.
One of the yeah.
And he's been here. So we were trying to help him, but we won't go into the story of that fiasco.
Another time.
But you work a lot with tribal people over the last, 20 years at least?
Yeah, something like that. Montagnard started out working for the Hill Tribe peoples from Vietnam,
Oh, wow.
the Karens,
Oh, yeah, Karen.
Which are-
yeah.
basically here, you know.
Right,
The Kachin
yes.
up in northern Burma, Arakan, the Chin, all the ethnic groups, you know, are
Yeah.
suffering. You know, because Burma is really not Burma.
No,
It's
it's meant to be 42 states or whatever as a confederation, but the whole Myanmar thing is disgrace.
yeah, the military mafia is still out there, still in control
Yeah.
of the power structure. But the
Right.
you know, the ethnic, the new dynamic is now the PDF forces,
Right.
which are People's Defense Forces under the NUJ. You know, the new dynamic is that the ethnic people, the Burmese ethnic people,
Right.
the Bamas, you know, they are now going to, they realize what the ethnic people have suffered, and they're serving in alongside them.
Oh,
So
really?
there is some sort of
Oh, that's
cooperation
good.
going on. Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. And also,
Big dynamic.
years ago you were saying that the Kachin were going to work with the Karen as well.
Well, I think that they all have some sort of loose agreements, and some of them formal. It's hard to say, you know. There's been a lot of divide and rule going on.
Yeah.
I think that the common denominator is that everybody in Burma, outside the military mafia, hates the military mafia.
Right. Yeah. I mean, apart
So
from the
that's-
Chinese Communist Party.
And those funding the regime, yeah.
Yeah.
This sort of air power and artillery is sort of preventing is keeping them in power.
Oh, is that
Yeah. They're using, you know, jets, modern jets, helicopters to, you know, attack the ethnic forces.
right.
But, you know, the thing, I think the key thing to understand out of all this is that the ethnic people make up somewhere around 70% of
Yeah.
the population inside Burma.
Right.
It's not, you know.
Yeah. It's not the
You know,
minority.
10 years ago, they were pumping out the propaganda that the Burmese were 70% and the ethnics were 30. It's actually the inverse of that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a deep state. Deep
Because,
state always
well,
says the
it's a
exact
branch
opposite.
of the CCP
Yeah.
because China controls, you know, the rare earth elements, which mostly come from there. They take them to China and then sell them on. But also, there's a really famous gem area.
Jade?
Gem in general.
Jade? J-A-D? Yeah.
No, there's jade, but there's also the area where it's. I went to Mandalay, and it's just north of Mandalay, and they have all the rubies, they have everything, and that's like a big mafia place. They have people with machine guns who can't go near it. So it's the Chinese have screwed over Laos and Cambodia and Burma in particular. And do you remember near Moi Put they were building a city near Mesop for the Chinese?
Shui Koko?
Is that what it's called?
Still there. It's got thousands of people in there. They've just been attacked, and yeah, it exists. It's built and expanding. Yeah.
Okay, well I think our dry footpath is going very well.
I'll stop for a second home, right?
Okay.
Hey, interesting conversations, eh?
Yeah.
So you're going live with it?
Yeah, you're live.
We're still live.
You better keep your shades on or else people
Yeah,
will
they'll
see.
see my eyes and you know the truth.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks very much for coming along.
Yeah.
And,
You're welcome. Oh,
yes, exactly. Well, no, Michael
Is
was.
somebody going to go down on the table there?
Yes.
you are.
You're about to go on the
Yeah.
afternoon.
Oh, I am.
You, of
Yeah.
course. We would
I
not
thought we
let
were
you
going to
leave.
test it. I thought it was going to be you. I was
No,
going to film
no,
you.
he wrote it. So that's it. Let's say goodbye, girls and boys and girls.
Bye bye, girls and boys.
And girls.
Yeah, and girls and
And
whatever
boys.
else you are.
It's. Yes.
Have a good week.
Every it who's watching, every robot.
Yeah.
can say
And what is,
goodbye.
is there anything about Steve Jobs or anything?
No, Steve said he sent me an SMS recently saying to stop taking his name in
Oh, did he?
vain. So I'm in trouble now with upstairs. Anyway, bye bye, girls and boys and girls.